Good morning. It's turned out nice again. Mother... Listen, how's it going, guys? I can't even pretend to be happy. Waking up to the news that Chelsea have bid for Romeo Lavia wasn't exactly the greatest start to the day, do you know what I mean? I'm half asleep, it's my first coffee of the day. First thing I do in the morning when I wake up, or maybe the second thing, is I check my phone. And I don't mean for my niche, you know, on the adult websites. I mean, I check my phone to see what's gone down. There's a joke in there as well, with Liverpool Football Club, if anything. So when I picked up my phone this morning, I don't know what you're like in the morning, but I'm like that. Oh, I can't see you. Turn the phone on and I'm like that. Oh, God, fuck. There he was. Fabrizio Romano, Mo Salah. Right? Him waking me up with the cheerful news that Chelsea had made a formal offer for Romeo Lavia. Now, I don't know about you, but I think we'll complete. I think we'll sign him. Because if we won't sign him, there'll be fucking hell on. If we don't sign him, there'll be fucking hell on. Seriously, there'll be hell on. And I think it'll be tied up. I think it'll get tied up. If it doesn't, someone at Anfield will be fucking tied up and fucking it with a fucking truncheon. YouTube moderators, that was a joke, okay? I've already been banned from one platform for having a fucking giggle. Don't want to be on Twitter anyway. Who wants to be on Twitter? Have you seen drama that's been on Twitter the last few days, eh? Top Red versus FSG out and all that. Have you seen that? Yeah, them two having a go at each other. Okay, hell. Too much time on their hands. I made a video about all that yesterday, actually. It's about 40 minutes long, and then I thought, I'm uploading that. I can't be doing with the arse. I can be doing without that either. By the way, we have our own Twitter alternative. We do. Liverpool Football Club .social. It's invitation only at the moment, but seeing as I'm the main man, you're invited. All right. Imagine Twitter without Twitter ITKs, clickbaiting content creators, top reds, right? Imagine all that, right? All nice and that. No algorithm, no advertising. It's true. People are loving it. You're missing out. Don't get any of that shite on there. None of that drama and all that. Anyway. So Chelsea have gone in for him, right? Now, if you're Romeo Lavia, you've been mentally preparing yourself to move to Liverpool, right? You have. And like us, right, every day he's been sat going, for fuck's sake, man, you know, what's happening? Trust me, that's what he's doing all the time. That's what this is what happens. You know, he'll be messaging his agent, well, come on, Dave, fuck's sake, what's happening? Is it? Right? So, but he'll be mentally preparing himself for that. So think about it. He'll have been having conversations with his loved ones and that, saying, well, where am I going to live? Are you going to come up with me? Will I get to see you? And stuff like that. Liverpool's a long way away from where I am now. You know what I mean? So he's been preparing himself for that. And then Chelsea come in. And when another club comes in for you, or as Rafa Benitez would say, when another club comes in for you, you then have to think, can that club turn my mind, or will it, turn his head? So you're him, and you've got a chance to go and play for Liverpool Football Club, one of the greatest, most, glamorous football clubs in football, even though it's a fallen giant, because it's not what it was. I don't care what anyone says. We've won everything. No, we've won everything if you're 15, all right? Play for Liverpool or play for Chelsea. Who goes and plays for Chelsea, right? If you want to play for Chelsea, you want to live in London, which, if you've got a lot of money, and you live a particular lifestyle, is probably an attractive, proposition. You play for Chelsea if you want to maybe earn a lot of money. But also, Chelsea attracts a certain type of person, I think, including their fans as well. Particular type. Chelsea for fucking screwdrivers and Stanley knives. No, what I mean is, like, they're a bit smart down there. You know what I mean? Like, they're a bit dapper. And, you know, Chelsea's a very prestige place. You know, it's very expensive, etc., etc. But if you're one of them posy-poncy footballers, you probably want to go and play for Chelsea. It's true. It's a bit like AC Milan and Inter Milan. If you ever get the chance to do the tour over there, the San Siro, the videos are on here from years ago. You've got the Inter Milan changing rooms, right? Just really professional, like Liverpool-esque, if you know what I mean. Like, it would remind you of Liverpool, right? Football club. And then if you go into, you know, the AC Milan version, their dressing rooms, it's all poncy and, you know, look at me kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, and a bit like what you would imagine Chelsea to be. So it really depends on the type of player you are, I think, and what you want in life. He's a young lad, he seems a humble kid, but I don't know anything about him. But I think that he's deep enough down the line to want to go to Liverpool. That's what I think. And I think Liverpool will pay the price for him. It's been very embarrassing watching this play out, I've got to be honest. Very, very confusing. It should have been done ages ago. You know, you've now got this situation where you've got two clubs chasing you and that are about to kick off the Premier League season together. Putting a lot of pressure on this kid, and it ain't going to help him. And you've got Liverpool Football Club to thank for that, I think, with regards to our own, you know, side of things. If we were to sign him, you know, that kid, really, a 19-year-old, I think he's 19, right? A young kid like that. Do you know what I mean? The step up to Liverpool Football Club, he should have been brought in at the beginning of the season. Madness, absolute madness. Madness, madness, they call it madness. They sing that a lot down at Chelsea. Oh, good old Suggs and that. You see, I thought that he was going to come in as like an understudy to Fabinho. I can't believe the way this summer transfer window's gone. I can't believe it. And I sent out an email yesterday about my thoughts to do with stuff like that. You can subscribe free. Look in the video description. I think it's the bottom link. I have a mailing list. You can subscribe. I just join it. You can leave it if you think it's shite. I'll probably go out this morning to a local cafe and send another email out, I guess. But it's just this summer, guys, has been draining, especially for me. I felt drained with it, and you know, since June I've been saying it's only June, it's only July, it's only August. We're still saying that, and the season's about to kick off. And yes, listen, I still think that we'll bring players in, but bringing players in now, it's not great preparation, is it? I know I'm half asleep, and I'm also a bit run down with it, guys, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love making my bids for it. I love having a laugh and a giggle, you know that. But, you know, when I got up this morning, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, man. Liverpool will have to act fast today. So you can expect something to come out today, I think. By this evening, anyway. Now, I don't know if you know this. It depends if you've been paying attention to my videos recently and my mailing list or the VIP members, wherever I am. If you've been following things closely, you'll know that there's a rumour that John Henry had conveyed to, you know, senior Anfield officials, people that run the club on a day-to-day basis, his concerns at the lack of transfer activity, the lack of getting things done at Liverpool. Which I know if you're FSG out and that, you say, well, it's his fault anyway, right, whatever, it doesn't matter about that, right? It's an interesting claim because the suggestion is that John Henry's basically saying, well, why is this not happening? Why is this not happening? Why is this not happening? There you go, it's easy just to say it like that, you know, and then, you know, the first thing we think is, well, about investment. Well, according to the ownership, the money's there, the resources. That was how it was said. The resources are there to make things happen, but they're not happening. So you've got to decide if that rumour is true, right? What the fuck is going on? Is Boy George, right? Is he trying to make a name for himself? Like, oh, I can prove I'm the best negotiator ever. Watch this. And he's gambling like fuck, right, to see if he can do that? Is he gambling, trying to prove himself as the best negotiator there is? Look how cheap I got him for. Yeah, that deserves a long-term deal. Is he doing that? Or has he just not got a fucking clue? You know, which is probably, anyway. Or is that the start of the blame game and he's going to get thrown under a bus and it's all going to be his fault? If you're a conspiracy theorist, you might even think that's why they appointed him in the first place. Some people will think that. Let's appoint this silly bastard, he can get blamed for everything. He'll buy some more time. It happens, but whether it's in this case, who knows? Right, there's some other things I want to talk to you about. I'll stop this video, I need to wake up. I'm doing the draw today at 6 o'clock today, UK time. I'll be live on here at 6, so come along for a natter about LFC. I'm doing that Saudi draw today, so if you registered in that, you can't do it now, by the way, but if you registered in that draw, your team, your Saudi Pro League team will be picked for you at 6 o'clock today, live on the stream, all right? And how we're going to do it is, instead of picking a name out and then a club and then going, you've got this club, and then putting that club back in and then mixing it up again. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to draw the club and then maybe 3 names for that club. Because if we don't do it that way, we might end up with a situation where some clubs have got nobody assigned to them. Does that make sense? So don't worry about it. You'll get your club at 6 o'clock today. And one final note on that. I made a video about this yesterday. The only way you could enter that was if you were a Cop Talk TV, this YouTube channel, supporter or member, because that means you've got a little football next to your username. So that meant on that video I can track who was entitled to enter it. Or if you did the love art on that video, the super chat thing or whatever it's called, super thanks, because that gives a little image notification. So it wasn't available to VIP supporters on the main site, podcast people and other people that support me, because it would have taken forever to admin it all, and I just can't do that, guys. So I did explain all that to you, right? So and it's just a bit of fun for the season, do you know what I mean? Like, because there's been so much hype around this Saudi Pro League that at least we can when we get turned over, we can see how our Saudi team's doing. So that'll be done at 6 today. Yesterday I went and got this look, see what that says on there? Lucky. It's not very lucky if you ask me. Lucky the cat. Hello. Poor bugger. That was my mum's cat. Last connection to me mum. And it's in a fucking box, like best of us one day. So, I don't know, I mean, what do I do with it? I don't even know what to do with it. €175. Right. Let me know your thoughts about Romeo Lavia. I think we'll sign him. I think we'll get him. And listen guys, I know I'm pushing it a lot at the moment because I want it to succeed, but if you like Twitter or you've never wanted to get involved in Twitter because it was too toxic, which it is, right, we have our own Mastodon server now. I know Mastodon sounds like something that you might stick up. We have our own Mastodon server now, right, which Mastodon is a rival to Twitter. And anyone can create a server, It's not easy, but I did it. Don't know's best. And I've created a server and it's called liverpoolfootballclub.social. Type that into your browser, right? Preferably on a laptop or desktop, so it'll be easier, I think, than on your phone. And you can register for an account on there. And if you're quick, because it's growing, you might get your first name or an initial. You know what I mean? and I assure you, you won't get any shit on there. So, for example, this is it here. Look, these are the most recent posts on there since I last checked it when I was, getting up this morning or whatever. So, if you like to talk about football, there's the Cop Talk thing. Look, all the stuff on it, like you would get on Twitter. But it's not exclusively for football. You don't have to register to talk about Liverpool and that. It's for Liverpool fans, so you can talk about anything you fucking want. You know what I mean? We'd like to have you on there. And the other thing as well is, it's not exclusive to Cop Talk. It's for the Liverpool Football Club, community, if you like, which is why it's liverpoolfootballclub.social and why I didn't launch it on coptalk.social, because I didn't want it to be a Cop Talk thing, so everybody's welcome. People that don't like me or don't like Cop Talk, they can go on there if they want, as long as they're respectful to everybody else, you know what I mean, and me. But anyway, you know how it works. There's some good conversation on there, and if you like Twitter but you don't like the bullshit that comes with Twitter and all the the fake misinformation and hate and all that, then you're gonna love this, because I'm making sure none of that shit is on there. So get in now, get your account, it's free, and it's ad free as well, and I'm paying for it also. I think it's a good little investment for the community, and hopefully it won't cost too much to run. Do you know what I mean? Because when I started Cop Talk in the 90s, it was just a bit of money each month, and then all of a sudden when your website's really growing, it's going to cost you hundreds now, and I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to? Do you know what I mean? But I think we'll be all right. We're not going to worry about that. What we're not going to do is have advertising, just like on the Cop Talk VIP members website, no advertising. And I introduced that many years ago, and that was the selling point, like sensible community. When people contribute a membership, that means you don't get the dickheads, right? Because people are not going to do that. So that cuts them out for a start, and rival fans and stuff like that. Rival fans are all right, but you tend to get a lot of idiots. But the VIP members websites, was started like that and has remained advertising free to this day. So I got a lot of shit, at the time for creating an optional members website by these people on the internet, by these people that are on Twitter. Said I was a con man, a scammer, and all that. The internet should be free, you shouldn't. And all of those people that have got Liverpool websites have all done the same as me. I was just a bit more intelligent and got in there before them. But we have an ad-free community, and it works for us. And this new thing that I've created for Liverpool fans, there's hundreds of people have joined it already, and the conversation is great. And if you're one of those people who say, I don't want to be on social media, give it a go, right? Because you've got nothing to lose, you'll be protected, you won't be subjected to anything that's just not acceptable. liverpoolfootballclub.social. You can download an app called Mastodon, which is the official app for that. You enter where it says pick survey, you put liverpoolfootballclub.social and register. It's not a very good app, I don't think. So if you go to your phone's app store and search Mastodon client, there are loads of different options that you can pick one of those apps, and they've all got different features, and go, I like that one, it works. Do you know what I mean? So, for example, this one's called Tusky. Okay, this one's called Tusky. Right, looks nice, right? I like it. Tusky's nice, yeah. But I do have another one as well, which is called Trunks, which is this one. Which you probably can't see, and you can change the colours. You can have a white background, or you can have a dark background, or whatever you want, So there's Matthew there. Look, one of our main men. I took the piss out of him this morning. He put that picture out this morning. I said, I never knew you were a postman. Postman, you. I love Matthew. Matthew's going through some really serious shit with his daughter at the moment, young daughter, leukemia, and I love Matthew. Right, so come and join us, liverpoolfootballclub.social. Please leave a comment about Romeo Lavia, what your thoughts are today. There is another video I want to make for you today, which I'm going to do in a minute. It's getting a bit hot in here, so I just need to freshen up a little bit, and I'll be with you soon, guys, okay?